Get the tunage rocking and rolling here, and we'll get rocking and rolling. Okay, all right, there we go. Yeah. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So we're slapping together a bone necro. Haven't done one of these in what the kids like to call a hot minute. So I'm gonna have to like look through real quick here, make sure I'm doing stuff right. We want stuff from this character. Have to look up the breakpoints and all that good stuff. Let's see, we want these. We want, I mean, I could throw in the resistances. Who cares about that? YOLO. Monarch here. We want this. Probably one of these. Let's see. I got this one here. Vandar, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Rosen, welcome in over on Twitch. Man, 2 legends jumping right off the bat here. All right, let's grab, I think this one. Where am I gonna have? I need a part of the yoke as well, which would be. I mean, there's one here, but I feel like that's not the good one. Where's the good one at? I think Paladin Peyton's got a correct his mesh on, anyways. Maybe. Incorrect. I'm sure it's not one just sitting in here. Great. Can't remember where it is. Good morning, Mikey. Yo, yo. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's the business? It's going good. Going good there, Rosen. Thank you for asking. No. I need to get rid of that character. Where is my other? I mean, let's just look around for a second. Another Heart of the Oak. I don't know what I did with it. Do you love spear necros? Spear necro, huh? Interesting. Never did a spear necro before, Slave. That's for sure. Play Ramstein. Rose and I dual stream YouTube and Twitch, and I'll get copyright hit for that if I play that. I know on Twitch they you're not supposed to, but they just don't police any of the rules on Twitch, but on YouTube they do. So where did it go? Looking for my Heart of the Oak. Hiding on me. It's gonna be on one of these characters, I know it. There's my Bone Hue. Delson says, what's up? Nice slaying. Ooh. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be slaying like a legend today. As soon as I can find the gear. Yeah, see, that one's a 34. Where'd the other one go? I have like a 38, which, I mean, it's not the hugest deal, I guess, but I mean, you want the better one, right? You can find it. TW, welcome in. Let's see. It's not gonna be. There's no reason to have it on a Zon. Did I stick it on one of my rune word characters? I don't know. I lost my Heart of the Oak here. Let's get them drops today, says Andy. Ooh. Yeah. Hopefully. Great. I lost my Heart of the Oak. I don't know where it is. I don't know what character's got it. Can't find it anywhere. Wasn't there. I know that. I just checked there. I mean, it wasn't on the assassin, right? I just checked that. Boy, Bill's struggling right off the bat, huh? There's a Rectus Mesh I was looking for. Throw that over here, but uh-oh. Losing everything. Frozen Steel Killer impales on. Something interesting to try, yeah. Crossed my mind before too, but it wasn't there. I just checked this. Unbelievable. I didn't swap over to the other side or something. Good job, Phil. But anyways. Misplace your Phoenix? Yeah, no. Can't misplace a Phoenix if you never make one. Right? Those guys already got an Erectus mesh on. Oh well, no big deal. Throw that there. Throw that there. Throw that there. Ooh, look at all that magic find. Woo! Beautiful thing. 145 FCR, boy. A little bit over there, huh? Resistances are... Fire's real low. I mean, I got so much fire, maybe I'll throw on alders over here to get the fire up higher. Because I'm going to be doing, like, Terror Zone / Chaos Sanctuary is what I'm planning, I guess, so... I'll get the alders boots up, I guess. And then I don't need... the FCR, so maybe I'll just toss some Maras over here. Ooh, look at that Curses Necro amulet. How sick. Yeah, I'm gonna go these Maras. Where would the Maras be? Could be anywhere. I think there's one on my barb. Of course, I could be wrong. Game's taunting you with using MF gear. I run functionally, not magic find, and I get all the good stuff you say. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, this just shows you the randomness of the game, huh? Definitely can happen that way. You have even less magic find, and you find what you're looking for. D2 again? Yeah. I was just playing D4 for a day there, just dabble around. D4 is not an absolutely terrible game or anything. Not the greatest game ever made. Not absolutely terrible. Right. Hate the end game. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. You hate what doesn't exist, you mean, Walter? Great. I'm gonna look around for 6 years before I find the thing. Unbelievable. Yeah, I agree with you, Walter, for sure. Which is why D2's best game ever made, right? Ronin, what's going on? Yo, says sup Slayer 2. What's going on, my dude? Hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully everyone out there is having a great day. Oh my gosh, High Lords are everywhere. Where's my Mars at? Can't find anything. Need a search function in D2. What's going on? It wasn't here, was it? I mean, I guess I'll have to check. Probably was. Probably is. Is real life? Is this real life? La Cruz, what's going on? Go. I mean, I think I have a couple of them. I thought I had one on one of these characters. Of course, now I can't find it. Need better organization, I guess. There's probably one here, but it's probably a lower one. 27, I mean... Yeah, I definitely have, like, several of them, but... Here's one at least. Whatever. Nick Stevens coming with the fellas, yo! Trying to slap the character together in a semi-timely fashion. Unfortunately, not finding what I'm looking for, so... Taking me a minute. I didn't grab my Alder's boots either. So I get the fire up poison? Yeah, who cares? We'll get the fire up, we'll call it a day, huh? Corey said he retch buying D4 more than Warcraft 3 Reforged. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just don't hate D4 as much as a lot of you other guys do. Just a differing of opinion, huh? What character is best at clearing Chaos Sanctuary? I mean, there's a lot of characters that are good. I mean, probably the best one for like budget gear is Fist of the Heavens Paladin. I mean, obviously Hammerdin's great. Summon Necro, Fort with Corpse Explosion. There's a million. Like button for my dude. Oh, Nick Stevens, thank you so much, my man. Ooh. Thank you for 14 months, my dude. Jeez, it's crazy. Over a year. Just real quick. Good call on that one. All you YouTube peeps, make sure you slap that like button for me. Much appreciated. Absolutely free. I do have to respec too, which sucks because when you respec on a Necro, you lose your inside Iron Golem. I got one more here. I need to find some tier runes. I'm not running like normal comps enough to get tier runes. Chum says you love the content. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Can you explain your opinions on D4, or have you said too much at this point? I mean, it's a pretty common question, but I'll answer. You know, it's no big deal, I suppose. Originally, I gave it what, a 6.5, 7 out of 10. Then I said maybe it's like a 7.5 out of 10 because playing through the campaign, I actually liked it more than I thought I was going to. And then then after the updates and stuff, poor guy, I gave it a 5 out of 10 because I think the updates made the game worse. Do I watch more YouTube or Twitch chat? I try to do both, like evenly, I guess. As good as I can. Rona says your wife wants to come back to B2R. Nice. Not that it's like crazy, but it is kind of like, well, really, that's kind of weird, crazy, sort of, that when people play with their wives. Not a bad thing in any way, but Nick for 5 gifted memberships. Dang, yo. Thank you so much, you Slayer. Ooh. Chase got one. Slave to the system. Nice, nice. All right, let me look at here. I don't want to make a mistake because I don't want to have to keep respecking over and over, obviously. So we obviously are going to come down to Iron Golem. Bone Necro. Got so many synergies, bruh. Come on. So curses, we're just going to want to do, what, 1 amp damage for the corpse explosion? Because this is magic damage, so it's not physical or elemental. So I remember. It's been a minute. I'm gonna go here. Then let's see. Bone wall, bone prison. So we're gonna max bone wall, bone prison as synergies. That'll boost up our bone armor as well. Oh, and then Kermit coming in with 5 more gifted memberships. Wow. Thank you so much, Kermit. 5 gifted memberships on Twitch from Nick and Kermit. Thank you both so much. You legend. That's creaky, but I had to get close to the mic. Really set it off. Sheldon's joining the grind in the pits. Let's see here. Any bone necro experts out there? I'm trying to remember offhand. It's probably been 2 years since I played a bone necro. That's what we wanted. Because there's no way we can max all the synergies. We only have 80 points. So we'll need to go. We want to keep the Iron Golem alive.
Let's go!
Shout out to Babyface Phil for 11 months of legendary Slayership. Thank you so much, Jeff. Sapron, my man. Ooh. Sanamer, welcome in. Let's see here. Alan Short said he usually can only watch for maybe like an hour, but he can watch longer today because he's streaming. Nice. Bone Necro use clay. That's why I didn't start putting more points down past that, because see, Bone Necro's only. Oh, I thought that stuff always used clay because your Iron Golem wouldn't follow you around before, right? But now they do. I'm not necessarily saying you're wrong. I'm also thinking through it as well because I can't remember. I think the last time I played Bone Necro, the Iron Golem didn't follow you around. But maybe people would just do the 1 point into clay just as a little distraction, and then just get all of the synergies on the bone. Yeah, generally you go 1 into Iron Golem and max out the Golem Mastery, but I don't know, maybe that is a good point. Just go all the synergies, like the old school way they used to make it without the Iron Golem. Kermit said he's trying to get his kid down so he can play more video games. Okay, we're definitely for sure, we got to get at least some of these synergies out of here. So it's definitely going to be these, because they help out the bone armor as well, so you might as well get them. Trying to think what I want to do. Keep the Iron Golem. Go ahead and anyone in chat, say what you want. Should we just do Clay Golem? Or should I go with the Iron Golem and then max out Golem Mastery? Slam into chat what you guys think. Well, whoever gets the most votes or whatever, that's what I'm going to go with, maybe. Visuals, yo! Iron, couple Iron 1 votes coming in. While you guys are hitting that in, I'm going to look up, I don't remember off the top of my head what the breakpoint is for Necromancer. I think it's 125, but then the lower one's like 78 or something. I can't remember for sure, but I'm going to look it up real quick. Iron or Clay Golem? What do you guys think? Because the Clay Golem, the Iron Golem will use way more points, so. Necro breakpoints are, yeah, 75, 125. All right. Iron, clay, iron, clay, iron, clay. Clay, iron. Wow, it's 50-50. Literally every other person saying clay and iron. Okay, well. Iron Golem and Cure. I got the kind of generic Act 2 Mercenary setup and Andaro's Visage Fortitude. You could go with the Cure, get rid of poison and stuff, so. Alright, we'll just go. You know what? Actually, if I try Clay first, then I can just respec. If I go Iron first, then I'll lose my Iron Golem. But if I go Clay first, and I'll just try that out. And then I will not lose my Iron Golem anyways. So it's just 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, and then max all the synergies. So we'll do that one first, and I'll see how it feels. I don't necessarily have to go with the quote-unquote most efficient, but and I'm doing like no summon stuff, right? Corpses. You got anything on 1? No? Okay. That there. I don't have anything on 4. I need amp damage over there. Bone. Clay. I really like that. I don't really like it that far over. Too many hotkeys. Too many hotkeys. Welcome in, you're bad. Yo, welcome in. Yeah, if you do Iron Golem, you wouldn't end up maxing out the bone stuff, so it is true. But I don't know how much it, because realistically, you get your first kill. We'll go ahead and look at it. You get your first kill from whatever dies, then you start corpse exploding everything. We'll just go players 3 at first. I have a feeling without, you just have no mana without an insight, right? Like, it's going to perpetually be like that. So, if I take off the infinity on my mercenary, so I'll lose damage on my corpse explosion, but you, like, have to have it, right? You, like, have to have it. So I'll go grab it for this then. I'll go grab a better base. Jason Taylor, fellas, yo! Welcome in. Armor Leoric, no. No. Oh yeah. Actually, it's probably up here. Rune words, where are you? There you are. There you are. You guys crack me up. It's so much easier just to slap on a Hoto, get it instead of like a white wand. Having like just losing so much to get like a couple of extra skills. Oh. You took an obedience? Did I really? That would have been funny. Thank you for telling me that, by the way. I probably wouldn't have noticed that for a while. I would have been like, why is my mana not coming back? There's something wrong with the game. That's funny. That's funny right there. Alright. Do I have? There's an insight. Double checking around. Okay. There's an insight I could throw on. Oh, like making the golem out of the, yeah, I was actually just gonna throw this on my mercenary. Try this for a second. Yeah, the golem just slapping everything because it's an obedience. We're still on players 3. Golem just instant nuke. Because obviously it's just like a 1-point golem essentially. I'm trying to think here. Abel's rocket. Oh, that golem just never gonna stay alive. Maybe that's why I don't usually play Bone Necro, huh? Because you get most of the sameness out of summons and stuff. Bluff says Iron Golem seems to make the most sense. The only thing is if you do it that way, you lose 20 points. More than 20 points, actually. You lose like 22 or 23 points towards your Bone Necro synergy. So whatever like 23 times 8% is how much damage you lose on your Bone Necro. Or on your Bone Spear, I should say. I think the main thing is it's a skill issue. Skill issue. Boy, it's been so long since I even tried to do a bone necro. It's feels awkward. Very awkward. You're bad. Yeah, I pretty much play single player. I play ladder on the resets, but I don't play like all the time on ladder because single player is just, you know, in my opinion, way better. You know what I could do too? I think I am one. I think maybe I could take. I can't remember what my rings are. Depending, I think I could maybe slap an SOJ on over there too to get a little bit more out. What was that? I'm about to get taken out. Ah. Because I was at 135. I didn't even look at my rings. I just left on whatever there was. So yeah, I got 2 10 FCR rings. I could throw a SOJ on like here. Because I'm at 135. Got 300 magic find. Yeah, so I'll do that after this run or whatever. Maybe I'll just do a players 3. That'd be fine. Slave said he wishes, oh nice, first run. Didn't even set up the run counter, I was still just dabbling around. Ugh. Ugh. Killing armor, Ormus for the win, let's go. Obviously a joke. What else we got around here? Eat next, I mean, always could roll with something crazy. Yeah, oops, sorry, just slammed the mic with my chest to move in a little bit there. So I'm gonna find an SOJ somewhere, should be here. Get my run counter ready. Well, let's do players 3 chaos and call it a day. I don't want to spend 45 minutes setting a character right. Bone Necro, sure. We'll just set it to chaos, sure, doesn't matter. Boom. Wait. I thought the SOJs were here. There's one. That'll work. What's the terror zone now? What is it? The dry step or something? Whatever the part just out of town in Act 4 is. And I don't like that one. So blue. It's just the bone spear is just magic damage to there. 46 to 48 magic damage. So yeah, just magic damage. Why did he take out that ring and lose some lightning resistance? Whatever. We'll be alright. Yeah, so I'll do terror zones if it's something I feel like doing pretty much, but guy across the street from you playing death metal at full volume. What a legend. What a legend. Yeah, I hit the, I know you might be asking why I hit with amp damage. First or whatever, it's just the corpse explosion is half physical, half fire, so, and my mercenary hits physical, obviously, so it's kind of like a boost on the corpse explosion and on the, is he, yeah. Ah, lost my mouse for a second. Boost on the corpse explosion and the mercenary damage. Well, this gas sanctuary is empty. Corpse explosion necro is not the greatest when there's low density. Your bed said he just came back to the ladder. And yeah, I just farm on single player. I'm doing what they call a single player holy grail, where you try to find every single unique item in the game. I mean, the clay golem's not even worth resurrecting or whatever. It's like, what am I doing? It just dies in like 0.1 seconds. Hell rune, let's go. Oh, SOJ. Oh, wait, fellas. Is that my wisp? Is that my wisp right off the bat? You can do it. Come on. All right, well, 20 dex, Ravenfrost, 207 attack rating. Whatever, but 20 dex, Ravenfrost. Look at that, fellas. Ooh. Some little stuff right off the bat, kind of neat. Let's see, Ravenfrost. I think I have like a bazillion of these by this point, huh? So, at least 1 or 2 bazillion of them. We'll do it this way. Here's where all the density is. Thought there was no density before. They're all hiding up here. We'll go this way. GG, yeah. GG, Ravenfrost, let's go. I knew it was gonna be some GG like that. Boy, imagine if I finished up the Holy Grail here. All in these runs. Holy Grail complete. I want to give my mercenary potion. You don't need one. You don't need one. Give one of those. Yeah, I need Tyrell's Shaper and a Wisp projector. Somehow, for whatever reason, I just haven't found one of those yet. It is rare, but it's not like, you know. I have like 4 metal grids, no Wisp projectors, right? So it's like one of those situations. But it'll come with time, right? That's just what it takes. Oh, not what I meant to do. Go hide over here for a second. Halloween. I mean, you'll be fine, babe. Alrighty. Thank you, babe. Slept on your bro's couch a few months ago. Metal drummer enjoys waking me up at 5 a.m. with a solo. Classic. Classic. Elfster said I'm going to drop chance guards. Really? Thank you for the vote of confidence. I didn't hit him with that amp damage. Oh, I want to cast the bone spears, huh? Chaos over on Twitch said he started his first single player character yesterday, trying to reach hell today. Good luck, my dude. You can do it. I got faith in you. I got faith in you. Alright, where are we at here? Gotta make sure my stuff's working. My macro here for the first try. Oh, there we go. I was like, it didn't reset. I forgot I programmed it backwards from what it was last time. It used to reset the counter first, now it resets the counter last, so. Your bad said he typed some stuff into YouTube for Diablo 2 on YouTube. Why does this dude look so familiar? Nice. Speaking of dude looks familiar, so I'm at this death metal concert last night, right? And I run into this dude, right? Actually, I went to one of the wife's favorite bands is Goo Goo Dolls, so we went to that last night. This guy just comes walking up randomly. He's like, "Hey, do I know you? You look real familiar." "Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't really recognize you." And he's like, "No, I definitely think I recognize you. Like, you look really, really familiar. Like, I know I've seen you before. I don't know where, like, you know." And then I finally was just like, "Maybe on YouTube?" He's like, "Yeah, maybe on YouTube. Yeah. Who are you again? Or like, what's your YouTube name or whatever?" And I was like, "Sweet Phil." And he's like, yeah, that's what I thought. I just didn't want to say it because I didn't want to be awkward. I don't remember what he said, but. So yeah, your boy Sweet Phil's kind of a big deal. Can't even go out in public anymore. Can't even go to Goo Goo Dolls concerts without getting harassed. No, I'm just joking. The struggle's real. I'm officially an influencer now, guys. I'm officially an influencer. I'm convincing middle-aged men everywhere to play video games more often. Such a bad influence, right? Oop, probably should blow up some of these corpses. Too busy telling my story to play the game right. You know you made it when someone recognizes you at a Goo Goo Dolls concert. Use Quickcast. Yeah, yep. Yeah, Quickcast is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I talked a bunch of crap about it when it first came out. And tried using it first and I couldn't, and I was like, this is terrible, like I'm not using this crap. And then I like gave it like 2 weeks to get used to it, and now it's painful not to use, to be perfectly honest. Except for every once in a while. Because like right now I'm shooting bone spears. I guess I could set it up like this. Hold on. My left pinky gets super tired from hitting F1 over and over again. But I could set it up like this, obviously. The one that I use all the time. That'd kind of make more sense, huh? Why did I stop playing D4? It's just, you know, it's okay. It's alright game, but it's just not that great, in my opinion. I just don't have I don't have enough fun with it, I guess you could say. I don't know. It doesn't have the same allure for me as D2 does. What's going on over here? There we go. I couldn't find a corpse for some reason. I knew they were there. Will you get I gotta look at this guy real quick. Why is he taking so long? Stone skin. Okay. Figured. I figured. Ronan just dropped a HQ Shaco. Is that supposed to be hardcore Shaco? Maybe? Either way, Shaco, congratulations. Influencer a bunch of weirdos. Well, I'm an influencer. Interesting. Okay. Just interesting, not crazy. A couple. Wish Hellrack was better, right? Wish it like made it there, but it didn't quite make it there. Demon Hide Boots. Ethereal. Okay. Inferno Strides? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'd rather have 2 to light radius. Let's go. And Michael hopping it right in the middle. Let's go, baby.
Freaking year. _shock Phil.
Oh, 12 months of Slayership. Ooh. Thank you so much, my dude, for 12 months. Dragoon's Teaching. Bunch of max damage. Super fast. Frost Nova's constantly going off. I was using this on a Zealer one time. Frost Nova's everywhere. Perfect. You include runes on your grill. I mean, I do, but obviously, I don't know if this is obvious or not, but you always find all the runes before you find all the uniques. So. Joker is playing single player D2R. My Pally's level 94. I found Mangsong's Lesson, Near Perfect, Chains of Honor, Schaefer's. Still looking for Mage Fist. Those kind of stories blow my mind. I don't know how that's possible. I guess if you're rocking only a Pally, I mean, if you're only hitting terror zones, high level zones and stuff, you never run Andaril or something. Could be that, I guess. But that is pretty crazy either way, though. Top secret. Yo, what's going on, my dude? Once again, thank you for letting me do that kind of like partner video or whatever you want to call it. Appreciate it, by the way. My man, top secret. Greetings from the Philippines. What's going on? Bruce Clues? Couldn't read that for a second. My eyes are... My old age catching up with me. What's going on, Bruce? So what's your opinion on the upcoming Titan Quest 2? No opinion, I guess. I don't necessarily follow a lot of other games. I'm not really like I'm not really a super hardcore gamer, actually. I just play Diablo 2, right? I'm a hardcore Diablo 2 player. Well, hardcore meaning I play a significant amount. If I wanted to redigest some of your videos. Yeah, I mean, maybe sometime in the future. I don't want to just become a you know, reacting to top secrets video channel. But I appreciate the offer, my man. Ooh. Yeah, maybe a little down the road. I'll hit you up on that. I'll always ask though. I'll always ask just in case. Woo! Why did I do that? I was not thinking. I just probably stomped a totally jacked up group of monsters over here. Whatever, we'll give him a potion, I guess. Asmund Phil. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're gonna be. 2 months from now, I'm just gonna be sitting here watching YouTube videos. I'm just gonna be sitting on YouTube watching other people's YouTube videos. Well, no, you can't really do that because you'll get demonetized or whatever. You'll get copyright hit. But I'll be sitting on Twitch or Kick or something. Kick is the wild, wild west, right? You can do anything you want over there. Anything. What? Did I not hit the... Okay. Still feel like I'm not, like, quite playing the character right, I want to be honest. Still feeling funky. Oh well, we'll be fine. Kick, what's Kick? This gambling website's like started up its own streaming platform to try to, like, essentially they lose money on this platform like perpetually. But the idea I think that they have, I'm like speculating on their business model anyways. They want to get people over to stream there so they can get their audience to come over and watch them, so that then in turn those people might like also then start gambling, and then they make a ton of money off them when they gamble. It's pretty small at this point, but they have so much money because you know, it might shock you, but gambling is incredibly profitable. So they just like pay all these streamers like tens or hundreds of millions of dollars to come like stream there, essentially. Yeah, Saffron, exactly. Yeah, Sweet Phil React channel. That's the dream. You don't have to edit or nothing. You don't have to come up with ideas or anything. You just sit and watch videos and... Where it's at. Blub. Isn't this like a level 3 item? Yeah, required level 3. Hello, let's go. Wild. Kermit says uses the same services as Twitch. The same, like, Destiny. Oh, they paid. I didn't know Destiny. I've seen Destiny. I don't know who it is. I seen, what was it? How much did they pay that XQC guy? Didn't he get like $100 million to stream there or something? Something just stupid. Some other guy. I don't know. There's all these influencers that, whatever you call them, that stream to like a lot younger people. I don't know them, but some other guy just got, speaking of Asmund React channel, I just seen Asmund do a react to this guy who just got signed. What am I doing here? And it was just some guy I had never heard of, and Asmund was just saying that there's all these people that stream to like 12 and 14-year-olds that, you know, they think it's hilarious that these people just act ridiculous and crazy all day. So that's what I assume a lot of these people are. Kermit, you say it's not integrated into Streamlabs yet. Yeah, probably most people probably don't use Stream. I know me and you use Streamlabs, but I think most people just use regular OBS anyways. But it probably will be integrated at some point in the near future, I'd guess. Just takes them a minute to get everything set up. Oh, Aiden Ross. Yeah, I do know who that is, and I'm not really. I don't really want to get into political this and that, but I'm not a big fan of that guy. I'm gonna be honest. I've definitely seen some clips of him saying some things that you should not be saying. But I mean, I don't know, and who knows? Like with those with influencers like that, who knows if they actually believe it or they're trying to be outrageous just to be outrageous. You know what I mean? Because that's their job, is to act ridiculous. So. Essentially. And then a lot of stuff is just kind of, I heard stories just about how like his whole chat's just, well, I don't even want to get into it, but anyways. But that kind of leads into the thing how I said earlier, how Kick is kind of like the wild, wild west where you can get away with like anything over there. Like you can never get in trouble for anything on Kick, pretty much. Edward says, I made it in time for the stream. Nice. Yeah. Welcome in. Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. Any tips to find Tyrell's Might? Metal Grid. Last 2 left on your grill. Well, Tyrell's Might, I don't really have any great tips. I mean, I would just say farm the places you enjoy the most, to be honest. Because it's going to take you a long time, and if you're doing something for a long time and you're not enjoying it, especially a video game, like what are you even doing, right? Then it just becomes a job, and you don't want that. So I would just say farm one of the 85 areas or terror zones that you enjoy. Like do the stuff you enjoy doing, like where you can find it, and just cross those fingers and wish upon your lucky star, you know? Oh, Dado, thank you for 100 bits. 100 Twitch bits, my dude. Thank you so much. You legend. Ooh. Got your Metal Grid. Icy said he's found his Metal Grid from a sparkly chest. That's wild. Nice. Yeah, I've found quite a few at this point, but yeah, they're pretty rare. They really are. It's really wild, wild west, is Sheldon. Yeah, that's the way I understand it. I'm not a Twitch expert, or I'm not a streaming expert or anything like that, I guess, but the way it seems and from what I hear. Like this. Separate a little room. Couple corpses. Ooh, I'll check out Kick. Yeah, it's fine to check out, you know, or whatever. I would go over there, and there's not as many people streaming, there's not as many people watching, you know, it's just kind of like one of those things, but Asman, another weirdo. He's different, that's for sure. There's some, yeah, I definitely don't agree with the way he acts and says stuff a lot of times, but in general, I think he's funny, just like the way he is. I could see how people would not like him, though, for sure. Read a Lightning Century. Yeah, a little slow. What you gonna do? Asman's a great actor, Sloth says. Great actor. You think he's just faking it, like he's faking the way he acts? I don't know. I don't know if you could live that disgustingly and be faking it. There's no way. I think he really is that disgusting. I don't know. Just like how there's like all these bottles of pop, like half-empty bottles of pop, like 70 of them around him. Like he takes off, like he's like, here's the shirt I took off I was wearing yesterday, and it was just like all brown. He's like, I've been wearing this white t-shirt for a month. Jay Miller, yo, what's going on? Enjoy the YouTube videos. Now you're watching the stream. Nice, nice. Glad you like the YouTube videos, my dude. Come over here. Watch me stream. You can see exactly what not to do. Exactly what not to do. With this terror zone, a grail becomes a lot easier to reach, says Ivan. This is true, yeah. This is true. Very true. One of the... Oh, man, I didn't see this pack over here. One of the reasons I didn't like terror zones. I didn't want them to change up how the grail went. One of 75 different reasons why I don't like terror zones. But don't matter now because it is part of the game. No sense in crying about it now, right? The $2 steak guide. Yeah, $2 steak. You see his $2 pizza one, and then I seen, you know how YouTube is, like you click on his $2 whatever video, and then it recommends like 16 different people watching his, like reacting to the video of him making his $2 pizza and stuff. I clicked on one of them and I didn't notice someone zoomed in, and there's like cobwebs all over like the rack that he cooked his pizza on. Because he just leaves it sitting out on the counter, like then doesn't use it for like 2 months, and then just grabs it and throws it in. I definitely don't think that's an act, but I don't know, that's just me. Yeah, Googa for food. There you go, Kermit. Yeah, Googa. When's the new ladder start? I haven't heard nothing about it, Jim. Or Jay Miller, I mean. All-Star says show the gear. Super generic gear. It's just part of the Oak, Shaco, Spirit, Mara's, Enigma, Arachnid's Mesh. I literally just threw on completely generic caster gear. Crank's gloves. It's the most generic possible gear you could have. I guess the only thing I do have an insight on a mercenary instead of the Infinity, which I kind of wanted because I decided not to go with the Iron Golem so that I could put more points into my Bone Spear or whatever. But yeah, Hoto, I got one FCR ring and one SOJ. Yeah, all super generic. Buta said he's meal prepping every week, eating fresh and healthy, cheap as Asmon's diet. Yeah, I feel like you'll hear people say eating healthy is so expensive, but it's like when people are trying to buy like healthy Doritos and stuff, that's when it gets expensive. It's like, well, yeah, you bought like low carb knockoff Doritos that are like $5 for the little tiny bag you'd stick in your kid's lunchbox. Like, that's why it's so expensive. You need to just eat your food for meals and not eat a bunch of snacks, and that's how you do it. Omax says, take away my good RNG for Chams. Give it to Phil for Chams, huh? Probably don't need any more Chams, to be honest, unless that was an autocorrect that got you good, but... Make your own Dorito, says Omac. Never crossed my mind to do that. Boy, I need a drink of water here. I'm getting thirsty. Super parched. Got your second Cham in a week, says Omac. Gotcha. Yeah, Chams are one of them ones, getting your first one's super cool, and then getting your second one's kind of cool, and then getting your third one is like, yeah, it's cool, I guess. They lose their luster real fast because they don't have as many uses, right? But, yeah, it's still kind of cool. When I find stuff, I don't necessarily just get excited whether it's something that's useful for me. That does make it more exciting, but I just like finding rare stuff. It's like finding rare stuff. Make your own chips is fun, says Sloth. I don't know. I'm not much of a cooking. I mean, I cook all the time, so. But I don't. It's not something I really enjoy doing. I just do it because, I mean, I need to eat, right? I'm way too cheap to pay someone else to do it for me, so. How long does it take for a new tear zone to spawn? They're exactly 1 hour, right? 1 hour. So, what is it, noon right now? So it should be switching right now, huh? Or did it just switch? I wasn't paying attention. Ancient's Way Icy Cellar. Doesn't sound fun. Ooh, Tier Rune. I need to grab that for my insights. My insights for my Iron Golem. Do I watch English football? English football. Is that soccer, or are you talking about football? Do I watch football, or do I watch soccer? Is that what you're asking? Alpha Star? Or Alpha Star? Oop. Yeah, I watch football. I don't watch soccer, no. Max says we don't speak of D4. You can talk about D4 here. As long as it's not every comment, just everybody just constantly talking about how they hate the game and how it's dead. D4 bad. What am I doing? If there's actually a real comment. Whoa! Good telly stomp, Phil. Gosh dang it. Real smart. One to light radius. Let's go. Havoc, yo. Avocalypse, what's going on? Omex says this is the only football. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna be perfectly honest. Soccer is way more football, by definitionally of the words, than football is football, right? Slop, yeah. D4 bad. Because I mean, you kick the ball with your foot all the time. Football, it's like the game starts, you kick the ball with your foot. The ball doesn't touch anyone's foot for like 40 minutes. Then someone punts it one time, and then 40 more minutes go by, and then someone kicks the ball again. On to second Sir, made a burr, first ever Enigma, Mage Plate, nice. Yeah, I mean, if you want to make it into Mage Plate Enigma, go for it. I usually don't make my Enigmas in a superior basis, to be perfectly honest. I always do non-superior basis because it costs 70 bazillion gold to repair, and I don't really care about like an extra like 30 defense. It literally, for a superior base, it's like sometimes it literally costs like 2 million gold almost to repair. Yeah, mage plate is perfectly fine. A lot of people go with that one, right? Cuba with rails, man, what a everyone says that, and I mean, I'm gonna be not offensive, but in just my perfectly honest opinion, cubing your armor with rail runes is the worst use of rail runes I've ever heard. Imagine all those crafted cast amulets you could do if you only sacrificed like 40 defense instead of cubing all your rail runes to repair stuff. It just seems so not a good use of rail runes, in my opinion. OJ Simpson glove didn't fit. Soccer is the only one true football. Yeah, I mean, football's football, but... I guess everyone else calls it American football, don't they? Is that what they do in other countries? Football and American football? Is that how it works? Oop, got the wrong weapon out. Max Roll says Archon or Dusk. I mean, I usually... Some people are way too much into perfectly min-maxing everything. And yeah, if Max Roll says that's the best, like, I mean, okay. It's really... You'll never notice the difference between having, like... I don't know. Sometimes people will say, like, oh, like, I made mine in a worm hide. I did it intentionally just to use something else. I've never been teleporting around and being like, wow, this feels so much different than if I had an Archon plate. This feels completely different. Like, I wish I hadn't put it in a worm hide. It doesn't work as good. I wouldn't even know the difference. So, like, you'll see a lot of comments, people use this weapon, use that weapon. No, don't you get one extra skill if you do this? It's like, I mean, I guess, but is that really even worth the time and effort to do? You know? So it's one of those things that, yeah, while technically it's that, but yeah. You know what I mean? It's not worth my my brain capacity to even think about. Benjamin said he made his single player Enigma in a light plate. Going for that super low strength requirement, huh? I mean, personally, I wouldn't go that low, but like I said, you probably wouldn't even matter anyways, right? American football in Finland as well. Oh, like in Finland, they call Juso. I missed something here. Oh yeah, Top Secret up here a minute ago said, yeah, we call it American football. Hunters, guys, ring. Check real quick. Obviously, there's a G face. I got a bunch of those already, though. Oh, 5 hunger. 5 to hunger helm. Let's go, baby. Haha. Benjamin says just likes the look. God, yeah, what, to each their own, whatever. Doesn't light plate look exactly like mage plate, though? Or wait, light plate. Or is that the one that looks like a sacred armor? I can't remember. Not really good, I'm just joking. Bill the champ, appreciate it, Omek. Delson says online it matters. This is the only case you are at. I would agree with that statement there, Delson. Yeah, that online it matters. Online I would make it in the proper base or whatever you want to call it. You pretty much have to make it in the base that is like 0.00001% better than another base, because yeah, online nobody would trade you for a Wormhide Enigma, right? They're like, wait a second, I seen on, like, kind of like you said, I seen so and so say that this was the best one, so I don't want to touch anything else. Man, online, that's the one, that's everything I would trade for online, straight up. I would straight up trade for like the Wormhide Enigma, and people would be trading it for like just a Jaw rune because it's in a bad base and nobody wants it, and I'd be like, yeah, give me that. I'll trade you for 1/3 of the value of it because it's in a base that has 15 less defense and 5 more strength requirement than the other bases. Like, who cares? People are out of their minds. I feel like it's a lot of just like, I don't know, min-max culture or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. People just got to have perfect stuff and whatever, to each their own, but that doesn't mean a whole lot to me. Oh. Whatever makes you happy. It's a game for fun, right? Yeah, it just doesn't do a whole lot for me. PvPers are the richest guys. Yeah, that is true, huh? What? Oh my gosh, Wicked Plumber. Wicked Plumber. Freaking legend. Well, all I can do is say the same thing I say every time. Wicked Plumber, thank you so much for supporting me, supporting the channel with a huge, fat, 20 gifted Slayer ships. Ooh. Thank you so much, Wicked Plumber. Absolutely bananas. Thank you once again for more gifted memberships, my dude. So many Slayer ships, it's top secret, right?
Let's go!
Let's go! Yeah, and a lot of times I say don't spam the chat with repeat comments and stuff, but like, yeah, if your comment got pushed off the top there with all the gifted memberships, I do kind of give some leeway to people to you know, put their comment in again, because obviously I'm not going to scroll up 45 lines to see it, right? So. Santiago says, keep slaying. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. That's what we do. That's what we do. Delson says, dodged. Feels bad. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You stick around and chat long enough, you'll get gifted a membership. There's so many GG. Very. Why do I keep getting distracted trying to think about what I'm saying? So many GG. Very generous people in here. What is it? Somebody, I forget who it was now. They're probably in here, but was it Curry or something? I can't remember. Brian Curry or something. But anyways, somebody had 14 months of channel membership and never paid for one before. So. Not even death can save me. Any advice for a pork bar build? Advice. It's just kind of the only thing I guess I got is like my personal preference. A lot of people go with like the huge magic find, you know, Zerker. And that's probably the one I'd go with, I guess, if I was doing Trav. But if I'm doing a lot of other, like any other places, I love doing the Singer Barb because then you don't have to aim. My favorite. I love not aiming. Advice: get grief. Yeah, there you go. I love doing the Singer version personally, but pretty much everybody else goes with the Zerker Barb and then does like a six-isted crystal sword on the other hand or whatever. Because they changed it. Let's see. They changed it up in D2R so you don't have to do a six-isted phase blade, right? You get your attack speed strictly from the main hand, not from the other ones anymore. So what's the difference, noob here? A Zerker Barb just uses the Berserk skill. So you just use a Grief in one hand and boom. And hit like this to kill like individual. You howl everything away. It's a skill that makes everything run away except for champions and elites and bosses. So you howl and everything runs away from you except for the one champion. You hit it. One hit usually kills it. Because usually you do this on players 1. Use your item find skill. That's like max, 80% chance to find another item. And then you teleport on, howl everything away, hit it. With a Singer Barb, you just tele stomp the group. And you use War Cry. Whichever one it is that does damage. And then you just kills the whole pack. And then you item find everything real quick. It's just, that way you don't have to aim. And you just like, kind of easier, I guess. Max said he's so thankful to Wicked Plumber. Yeah, he's an absolute legend. Ooh, for sure. Ivanho says, 20 years at D2 and never played Druid, Sin, and Barb. Sin I will try, but I never played with Barb and Druid. Barbarian you gotta play with, man. Got to. That find item skill on Barbarian is probably like what, the most OP magic finding seal in the game? Yeah, we'll skip these guys, whatever. I mean, I would put, when you're referring to like magic finding, like maybe teleport's probably still more overpowered or whatever, but if you're talking about doing a grail and magic finding and stuff, like literally find item is like, it's like teleport and then find item. That's like the order I'd probably put in for most overpowered skills for that. Justin Mike, yo, what's going on? Here we go. Gotta mute you, bud. Finally got the baby down. Gonna start the Battle Bit stream. Alright. He's out criminal. Ooh. We have a good time. How old are you? Coming in with the ASL, Shrimp Haven. I am 36. Just Mike asks, is Blizzard Sorceress best on the first playthrough? I would say so. Yeah. You just kind of Blizzard just worked real great with budget gear. You got teleport, and then you can just teleport past anything that's immune to cold. Essentially, there's going to be a few instances where you come across stuff that's tough, but you just got to get your mercenary reasonably there and use static and stuff like that, and a few tricks here and there you can do, but that's what I would say. You can go Blizzard. There's a few other. You can go with Frozen Orb too. I've done that before, and it works on playthrough wise, like by yourself, works reasonably well. I should forgot to use my corpse explosion there for a second. Oh, perfect Maras, let's go. Oh. OG Daryl's not even 30 yet. Kids these days. Just a baby. Magic Finding running. I think it was right at 300. It was like 297 or something like that. Top secrets to see you later, fellas. Got to go. All right, peace out, my dude. Hope you have a wonderful day. day, night, whatever it is. I don't remember what part of the world everybody lives in all the time, but hope you have a wonderful next 24 hours. Is that a normal saying, or does nobody say that? Hope your upcoming celestial cycle is amazing. Oh, Alan Short coming in with not a normal Slayer ship. Not a normal Slayer ship. A legendary Slayer ship. Ooh. Thank you so much, Alan Short. YouTube membership. Cleaver. Butcher's Pupil. Poison Nova Necromancer. Walter, I did Poison Nova. I think I actually did Poison Nova. That, like right here, I'm doing Bone Necro. I'm like stuttering like a madman here. I did the Nova, the regular Nova Sorceress, and then I did Poison Nova Necromancer just before that, like 2 weeks ago. So not anytime soon, Walter. You can always go back and check those streams out if you, in the video and stuff about that, if you really get a hankering for some Poison Nova Necro content. Yeah, Omex says, yeah, GGI of the Illich. Illich? I don't remember. I don't look at it long enough to remember what the name is, actually. Tony W says, cool build. Damage looks good, too. Yeah, this is just players 3, so I'm not on players 7, but yeah, it's working okay, and I didn't worry about trying to min-max it or anything, so. Just put, like, pretty good caster gear on it. Just went with what I got and make it happen. And some of these monsters die as well. Decided to take out a few champions along the way. Why not, huh? Switch it up. There's a toss-up between me and Llama. I appreciate the, appreciate winning the toss-up, I guess. I mean, he's got enough channel members already, right? Does have a new kid though, so he probably needs to buy diapers and stuff. But I appreciate you choosing me. I do. Ooh. He doesn't need it anymore. That's what I was saying. The guy's huge already. I am super famous though. I do get noticed at Goo Goo Dolls concerts, so. Anyone who doesn't know that reference, if you weren't in here a minute ago, my wife loves the Goo Goo Dolls, so we went to a Goo Goo Dolls concert last night, and this dude recognized me. I forget what his name was now, even, but this dude recognized me at the concert. Pretty funny. Found the low solo cell found. Nice. Nice GX. Omax said he found the best base for Mosaic. That's unfortunate. Since they're going to nerf that build out of existence, right, fellas? I'm just trolling y'all. Just trolling y'all. You got kids too, right? Yeah. I mean, we got the stepson is 18, and my daughter's almost 7. Yeah, I'm just some old fogey married with kids. Living the American dream, right? Mortgage payments, electric bills. Taking a kid to dance practice and stuff. Don't forget, fellas, slap that like button. Oh no! I didn't notice my mercenary got wrecked. Oopsie! Why is my mana not regenerating? Oh. Emilio! He's a real Emilio, too. Crazy. Wait, what? What do you mean, Hustler? Tell us about the healthcare? I don't know what you're talking about there, necessarily. Just, in America, how it's super expensive, you mean? I mean, it's pretty much what you hear. It's exactly what you hear. Yeah, we're not going to go huge down that path, Hustler, but yeah. It's, yeah, in other countries, you pay for your health insurance through taxes, and the United States is for profit. Yeah, this is accurate stuff for sure. But I don't want to go too much down that stuff, because then that starts leading into the political side, and we don't talk too much political on the channel. Sloth says these royalty-free tracks are getting stuck in your head because they're so sick. That's why. N&M Creations, check them out. Exclamation music if you ever want to. You can hit it in the chat right now and I'll pop a link to the guy's page if you want to check it out. Or there's a link at the bottom of every single YouTube video ever. Even the videos when I don't use the guy's music, I just put him in at the bottom. Like, hey, this is the guy I use for all my streams and all my videos. Check him out. Yeah. Politics, hard no. But printer. Yes. We don't need the BRB. Yes. Printer. Let's go. We are all about the printers on this channel. We're not weird, you're weird. I mean, doesn't every streamer have a specific specific camera setup only to see a printer? That's normal, right? And doesn't everybody do that? No? Oh, okay. Oh, Tanner says Jordan Love gonna dominate. Is gonna dominate. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I kind of hope so. Selfishly, of course. I took over a fantasy football keeper league, and then so last year, I mean, I didn't do great because I took over this team that was just ran into the ground by a dummy. But I ended up getting Christian Watson last year, and I hope. Why did I do that? I hope Jordan Love does good because I'm taking a big risk here, but I think I'm gonna keep Christian Watson as one of my keepers and like really hope for the best. Like upside could be huge or it could just be a bomb. So need Jordan Love to do good. HP printer in HD. Yeah, that camera is 100% not HD. I mean, it probably said HD on the package, but the camera I have on the printer was it was like $6.99 on Amazon. So I bought it just because I thought it was funny. I bought the camera and a microphone. I think both combined were like $12 together. I bought one of those microphones that clip right here, you know? It was like $3.99, the camera was like $6.99 or something. Then after tax, it was like, you know. This is funny. Alan said he was 27 seconds behind. Didn't realize it. Yeah, that's rough, huh? That's rough. Hustler, you were just wondering. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Yeah. I don't delve too far into that stuff. No problem. What's the player's difficulty? We're just rocking players 3, so didn't feel like trying too hard. And didn't feel like spending 9 years putting a character together. This is also a great example, like, let's say you have like a Hammerden, right? And you just want to throw together, you know what? I don't want to do my Hammerden anymore. I want to go ahead and run a Bone Necro. You can literally just take the exact same gear you have on your Hammerden, send it over to your Necromancer. You got a Bone Necro. You're rocking out playing a new character, you know? 5 to Grimward. Let's go. GG or no? I'll come back and pick it up if you guys think it's GG. Godly gear. Christian Watson gonna be a stud sis tanner. I hope so. He's super fast. He's super, like, you know, so he can really run past people. If he can, hopefully, big part of the NFL, I believe, anyways, is like effort in practice, effort in games, putting in effort when it doesn't make you look good at that moment. So hopefully he's one of those guys, study tape, and does great, and hopefully it works out for him, which in turn will work out for me, which I'm much more concerned about me than him, to be perfectly honest. But I want it to work out. Every Necro should have 1 point in Corpse Explosion. Yes. Yeah. If you make a Necro without Corpse Explosion, I don't think. Boy. Unless you're doing some like funny meme build type of thing. Like, unless you're intentionally trying to be like for the lulz, like there's no reason to not use. Oh, reacts. Oh, Corpse Explosion. Yeah. Elise says summon slower than bone. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just don't play Bone Necro very good, so I feel like I can actually clear faster with summon, but I don't want to say that it's better because I don't know that it. Can't think of a logical reason why it would be. I think there's just a skill issue here. So I would probably agree that Bone could be faster, but I don't. I just don't really ever play it, so I think that's kind of leading to me playing slower right now. Baby Randy Moss. I mean, that'd be pretty wicked if he was close to Randy Moss, even. I wouldn't say he's going to get as good or better, but like if he was close to Randy Moss, yeah. I mean, if he could push up towards like, because he's a weird, he's not like a lot of other receivers too, because he's like, what, isn't he like 6'2"? But he's like his straight line speed anyways is as fast as Tyreek Hill. I know Tyreek Hill's got some crazy cut speed and stuff too, right? So, but like the straight line speed is crazy, so he can run past people. If he gets in the open field, like, you're not catching him. You are not catching Christian Watson. So he can do probably some crazy stuff, I think, and he's so young. For a keeper league, I think it could work out great for me, hopefully. He's 6'5"? Whoa! Oh, I didn't know he's that big. Wow. So he's got 6'5" height, and he's like the fastest guy in the league. And this is just one stat or whatever, but and I know we talked about it on stream, but he had the fastest speed recorded in the NFL last year. But they only record you when you have the ball. Like we talked about it before, they only record your speed when you have the ball in your hand. So 6'4", gotcha. So yeah. Omax is summoner with Enigma can telestomp. Yeah, you can kind of telestomp stuff. Yeah, that's another one that, you know, because with this point, even with this, what am I doing? How did this happen? even with this bone, like I have to aim. That's probably what it is. I don't like aiming. Every build where you have to aim, I don't like it. Summon Necro, don't have to aim. You just get kind of close and you let everything else do the work for you, huh? I can't believe in this game they make you aim. Oh, God. Terrible. Yeah, it was crazy. Shockingly enough, last year when he set the record for last season anyways, for the fastest run speed, it's crazy who he beat out. The person that initially had the fastest speed in the NFL until like week 10 or 12 or 15 or something like that, it was Deshaun Jackson. 34-year-old Deshaun Jackson. Crazy. Like, I'm sure maybe if you did line up against people, you know, and maybe he wouldn't win, but still, just the fact that Deshaun Jackson, at his old man age, is like one of the fastest people in the league still is pretty crazy. Does Foden need to aim? Kinda, but it's a lot easier, I feel. Kinda does. I mean, it does, but I don't know. I feel like Foe, because you aim at one, but then it like doesn't aim. You know what I mean? It's almost like saying like you know, like you teleport around. So I am technically aiming my teleports right now, but you don't really have to hit it perfectly, right? Like you don't have to specifically target monsters and stuff, like individual ones usually with Fist of Heavens. You just aim at a pack, and it doesn't matter which monster you actually hit. You just got to be close, and you're clicking one of them, and it clicks on it and casts a spell, and then it nukes everything. So yeah, you do got to aim a little bit with the Fist of Heavens, but this one isn't too bad, I guess. But yeah, just aim within the borders of your screen. Yeah, kinda, pretty much. Yeah, right. Ah. Francis wants to play as Foden now. I brought it up. Oopsie. Make it happen. Make it happen. Ed says, make a mosaic assassin and buy some sunglasses. There you go. Oh, speaking of get sunglasses. So Yahoo Fantasy finally got dark mode on their app or whatever. Crazy. 2023, they're finally getting dark mode on their app. It's funny, I found the rarest item in FD-Web and it broke. Oh, like you found it and actually used it and then it broke? No. Well, how'd you break? What? Were you hitting stuff with your D-Web or something there? Oh, Mac, what happened? How did you break an ethereal D-Web? Accidentally swinging at stuff? At people? That's weird. I can take a drink real quick. I'm thirsty. Sheldon says, Foe is going to be his next build. Been hearing a lot good things about it. Yeah, Fist of the Heavens. I like it. I like it. Easy. You can do it with cheap gear. It's way better with good gear. You can snipe stuff across the map with it. Pretty good. But it does have the one downside of you can't do things like cows. You can't do Eldritch Shank. Has to be undead and demons only. So you could there's some dual spec options for it too, so You could do that. A lot of people do stuff like that. Okay. All right, Big D. Come on. No good. Bow needs a little aim. Yeah, just a little aim. Just enough. Just enough, you know, it's not too bad. Doesn't annoy me too much. Brian, when you're talking about Holy Shock, are you speaking about This is the Heavens, or was that a comment referring to Hammerton or something? Because, yeah, Wave 2... Oh, I guess the Rattlers, or whatever they're called, doesn't do as good from the Fist of the Heavens, right? So that's what you're talking about. Because usually, what is it? Isn't the skeletons you can't kill with the Hammerton, and then the Rattlers, or whatever they're called, the ones that resummon them, you can't kill with Fist of the Heavens or something? Hassan is not a big fan of a Bone Necro. Okay. Each their own. It's okay. You're talking about fully into synergies? Gotcha. What would I put in a 3-socketed Nats? I mean, hard to say with that. I mean, a 3... You're talking about the Natalia's armor. I generally don't use that ever, so I don't... I mean, unless it's like super early on, throw it on a mercenary to get strength. To wear like a elite polearm or something. That's like the only time I would really use it. So, not sure what advice to give you on that one. My apologies. Slow Diablo kill. I mean, eh. I don't mind. I'm not necessarily like max efficiency guy, I guess, so I've been getting less and less max efficiency guy the older I get, I suppose, the more I play D2. Just want to relax and kill stuff and read chat and have a good time, and you know what I am saying. How rare is a D-web? Quite, yeah. Sloth says quite, yeah. It's like one of the rarest items in the game. I don't know where it exactly ranks. I think D-Web is like top 10, isn't it? I don't know offhand. I can't remember. Sloth says top 5. Gotcha. I couldn't remember offhand, but yeah, D-Web. Good old D-Web. Not even death can save you from me. Interesting. Omax, is it a regular D-Webs is as common as a Maul for you? Phase Blade. I can't remember off of Diablo. I think he can drop both of them, right? I think he can drop both, but I'm going to guess lightsaber. Nailed it. 180 lightsaber. I remember finding one of these in like 2002 for my barbarian. I thought I was so effing sick. I thought it was so awesome. Because when you fight like regular monsters, then it ignores target defense, so I thought it was just crazy. You just always hit. I'm not missing anymore. This is bananas. Crazy. Still at Ancient's Way. What time we got here? 12:50. Couple more minutes. Poison Necro overshadow, says Hassan. I would say I probably like Poison Necro more than Bone. To be honest, I kind of like the summoning one the most because I can pay attention the least while I'm doing it. But that's a personal preference. Yeah, Bone might be, I don't know. Some people say it's the fastest. In my opinion, it might be a play style opinion or whatever, but I probably like Bone Necro so far for what I've been playing the least out of the other Necros. The standard Necromancer builds, that is. My favorite is Poison Dagger Necro first off, and then Mr. C North says he found several Shakos and Oculus, but a lot of the super rare items I've never found. And some TC3, like the super early on stuff you never found. Some of it. Yeah, so some of the super rare stuff, yeah, it takes literally forever. Like, on single player here now, I mean, I've probably found 20 or 30 Shakos at this point. Where I don't even keep them anymore. I have, you know, more Shakos than characters, so at that point, you know, no sense in having 30 Shakos on single player. Said he hasn't played anything he enjoyed more than a Javazan. Yeah, Javazan's cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do something with Javazan soon, maybe. Thinking about doing, because I feel like I got the gear good enough. I want to make, let's see, Phoenix Shield pretty soon. And when you rock Phoenix on the Javazan, hit the Redemption Aura on it, right? Oh no, it's an Oak Reacts, fellas. Let's go. Bone Hue time. Let's go. 285. Not the greatest roll. But it's an Oak Reacts. Let's go. Love it. Best item in the game right there, fellas. Best item in the game. Javazan's fun, but it took me a long time to gear for her, says Azure over on Twitch. To get the perfect gear, I suppose. Yeah, because obviously you're talking Enigma and you're talking Phoenix and you're talking all them high rune words. But yeah, Javazan's even pretty good with no rune words. So even budget, yeah. Which I seen where'd that come from? Some people on YouTube kind of said the same thing. Sorry, I missed slid up too high or something on me off the chat, but. Sloth says, especially with Sunders and Facets, no need Infinity. Even feels good like that. Gotcha. Saber. Elise says even just naked, even no gear, Amazon sick. Yeah, it is pretty crazy the amount of damage you can get just the skills on a Javazan. Sheldon need to go get some food. All right. Good luck on the food hunt. Treat yourself. Sloth said he rocks 4-socketed shield with facets. Gotcha. Don't have any mana issues, you say, huh? All right. Two burrs. What should you Infinity or use one of them to make Enigma? It's tough. It's a tough choice. I'm gonna be honest. One time I did the Infinity first, and then this time I did Enigma first. So if you want to make Enigma, I wouldn't. If you want to run lower Karas for like until you get a next bow rune or get runes to cube up to a jaw. Then do Enigma first. But if you're like, I can't run LK anymore. I can't do it. I guess you could make the Infinity first. I'm gonna be honest. I made Infinity first on my pluggy Holy Grail on regular D2, and there was a point where I regretted it. I'm gonna be honest. So I guess I would recommend going Enigma, because then you can rock Hammered In. You can rock, you know. You can throw the Enigma, even helps out your Sorceress, to be perfectly honest. You can throw it on Necromancer, you can throw it on a Wind Druid, you can throw it on anything, you know. Assassin. It helps all the characters. Like, if you make Infinity, then like, let's say you want to do a item find barb. Well, that doesn't help that character out at all. Let's say you're going to do Necromancer. Yeah, Infinity can help out a little bit here and there, but like, I have an Infinity, I'm not even using it. Because I want the meditation aura. Like, there's stuff like that, you know. So it'll make the game more fun, I think, if you go with Enigma first. Tom Tennessee says, this stream convinced you to buy D2R. This just looks too good. Corpse Explosion was always fun, so darn satisfying. Fishy Mancer's still a thing, yeah. Fishy Mancer, or like, I forget where that name came from, really. I don't really, you know, fish bones, I guess, or something, but the Summon Necromancer, yeah, Summon Necro is probably my favorite Necro to run still. Just because it's so easy. But yeah, I always recommend people to play Diablo 2 Resurrected, right? Game's great. Lisa's never got higher than a Maul from Lower Kuras. I mean, it just depends, I guess. A lot of times when I hear people say they never found anything from Lower Kuras, and they'll say like, I've already done like hundreds of runs, and I'm like, oh, hundreds? Well, that's why, you know. I don't know for sure about you. Obviously, I've seen the one comment, but they say on average, Lower Kuras, you'll get a high rune, Vex or higher, on roughly 1 in 500 runs. Players 7 or 8 difficulty single player. And that's assuming 2 campfires, those 6 super chests. So but remember, averages are averages, right? So I've done 1,000 runs before and didn't get a high rune, so I've also gotten 3 high runes in an hour, or like in 100 runs, so which is about an hour. On old school Diablo, because the load screen times, you could do 3 runs a minute. It was so fast, so. Sloth says the game D2R probably go down just before the next ladder starts. It might, maybe. I mean, they pretty much put it on sale every couple of months, right? Pretty much right before ladder every time. Toxic said he does not have the patience to do LK. I get you. I completely understand it. I don't find LK as boring, I guess. Like sometimes, you know, just because like you can just do so many other things while you're, you know, you have a podcast on, or this or that, you have a YouTube video on the other monitor or something, and just having a simple, easy goal, and it's just super easy to do, and you can just do it and get what you want, and you know, I don't know. Just it never really was too bad for me, but I would never like do it now though. But I mean, I don't need high runes, so. blade telling. See about this terror zone. I'm not sure. Walter said he remembers my old. That was one of the first videos I had that did like pretty good, where I was like, I ran LK. It was LK runs. It was like Enigma. LK runs until it's done. That was it rhymed, so it's pretty cool. But Lost City, huh? I don't know about Lost City. That's probably not very good. I feel like back then I pretty much was like over editing my videos, straight up, like adding in all these transitions and then like transition sound effects and stuff. And immune to magic. No, never mind. I do magic damage and they're immune to magic, so that's boring. Martel de Feu. But yeah, that was like the first video I did that did like pretty alright. Io. Well, we'll just ID this stuff and maybe I'll just go back to Chaos Sanctuary. Because obviously, have a look for the waypoint real quick while I'm here. Just because. James, yo! Let's see. Yes, Mallard says, let's see, a slow pace at LK. Runs per minute. 4 1/3 hours. 500 runs sounds about right. All right, about right. Have I tried any of the mods? I have not, no. I don't really have any of the mods I've seen. I just haven't really liked, I guess. I know BT did one that, you know, cool, but anytime people do mods, they change. I feel like everyone just changes way too much, and I don't really want a mod. Like, I mean, I would do if there was some basic unlimited stash thing, I guess. Like loot filter, unlimited stash. The loot filter I seen isn't really a loot filter, it's a loot name changer, so I just didn't really like the way that looked. I haven't seen a good unlimited stash one, really. I haven't looked either lately, like in a long time, so. Did Phil miss a low? No, I did not. It was one of those fake lows. It was a faux. That was an IO. Windhammer any good? Not really. That's one of those ones that nobody really uses. Light pillar mod? Yeah, nah. I don't want to do anything to make D2 look like D3, I'll tell you that much. Or like Diablo Immortal. It'll be alright. Oops. Volcano and 4015. Not quite. Ah. Got missing. If the OG pluggy came to D2R, you'd instantly swap to single player. Well, I mean, Like, are you speaking just the unlimited stash from Pluggy? Because, yeah, literally everything from Pluggy is already in Diablo 2 Resurrected, right? With the exception of the unlimited stash. I feel like, while like the unlimited stash would obviously be better, then you wouldn't have to make mules. It's not really even a huge deal at, like, now that I kind of got used to it. I would definitely still want it, but not like the end of the world, I guess. Stormtrooper said just started playing D2R again from watching my videos. Nice. Have a good old day. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching the videos. I'm glad you came back to the best game ever made. Ooh. Why did this run take 11 minutes? Did I not reset the run counter last time? I must not have, because that's like more than double what a normal run would have been. Oopsie. Train, yeah. This is single player, yep, offline. What's up with D2? What's up with Blizzard and stash tabs? Apparently it's the way that they design the games. I don't know. Oh, I must have saved and exited last time like normal instead of hit my macro, maybe. Because obviously, like D4, they said it's like literally impossible, right? Essentially. Because every time you load into a game, it loads every single item that every person has anywhere on their character, in their stashes, or any items that have dropped on the ground anywhere. For some reason. Right, Slop. Yeah, it's a hilarious reason. I just wonder why. Why was that just made a thing? That must have just been like the easiest way to like allow people to view other people's gear and to like trade and stuff. Is like, well, we're gonna have it load in like when the person puts it into the trade window or something like that. Could like. There could be a way to that could cause problems with duping or something, and then it's like, oh well, how about every time an item ever it starts existing from the very second you load the game on every single character. That'll keep people from making $3 selling their thing on eBay, right? You know, they're like, yeah, let's make our game worse so that these people can't possibly buy a digital thing without us making money from it. That's my only guess as to why it could possibly be that way. Yeah, let's go from this end. Oh, Max said he's out. Family's hungry. All right, dude. Peace out. My man. Peace out. Scepter. I don't remember what this is at all. Rust handle. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't. Now I recognize it, but I was like, man, that doesn't ring a bell at all what that is. Man, everything's so spread out in this Chaos Sanctuary. Hopefully they're all packed together later, huh? D2 seems separate from their modern gaming kind of stuff. Yeah, it completely is, right? Completely is. Like even Diablo 2 Resurrected wasn't done by Blizzard. It was done by Vicarious Visions, right? So you know what? I had heard, I can't remember what game it is. Somebody probably remembers. Pretty much like several of the dudes of like the OGs from Blizzard North are like got a new game coming out, or they're working on a new game or something right now. Wish I could remember wish I could remember the video that I watched about it. Someone probably knows. Wild Stars, what is what it? Maybe, yeah, maybe that's what it was. I don't remember. Like I said, I don't really follow a ton of game news, to be perfectly honest, but it piqued my interest when I had heard / seen that the number, there was like several of them too. It wasn't like, oh, this guy was working doing a thing. It was like 6 of them on this team or something. It died. I don't know. The one that I had heard was like, I don't think it was out yet. I was pretty sure the one that I was hearing wasn't out yet. Whoever programmed Snotbeck should get an award. Yeah, there's some good ones on here, right? The procedurally generated names, where they just randomly pick 2 words and put them together, or 2 phrases or something. There's some godly ones on here for sure. And a bone neck will be made from scratch. Videos I've seen says it's weak, but looks plenty strong there. Well, I do have pretty good gear. I mean, I have multiple high runes worth of gear here, but I'm straight early on. What I usually do is I go teeth. On a playthrough with a Necro, I go teeth, and then I do bone spear, so. But the thing is, yeah, you get a lot of your damage from corpse explosion, but yeah, on a playthrough, I usually go bone spear. So I guess, yeah, the answer would be yes. Yeah. Ah, there you go. Power Cool here is the Moonbeast Studio ? What you just said there, how it's a Minecraft-esque ARPG with terrain that you can manipulate. That's the exact game I was hearing about. Yeah, it's an ARPG, like you said, but yeah, you can. The terrain is like destructible. You can blast holes in walls and stuff in the ground or whatever. I guess you can run and jump. Like you can actually just jump like you can in other games and stuff. So. That's the one I was hearing about, yeah. Sounded interesting, you know. I'm not just pumping up some game I don't know nothing about it. I was saying it sounded crazy, sounded cool, or whatever. And also, obviously, just exciting that there was like multiple Blizzard North former, team members or whatever you want to call it, that all are kind of working together or are on the same company or whatever you want to call it. So. Brian says, sounds like a game I will dump a few hours into. Yeah, I mean, I'll be interested when it comes out. I'm not, like I said, I'm not much of a variety gamer, but I mean, pretty much just repeating the same thing I said like 7 times already. It's very interesting. It's going to be the whole Blizzard North team that built Diablo 2, right? So, automatically interesting. What's going on here? G-Sex and Kermit are both live right now? Interesting. Did not know that. But. All right. Let's see what we get here. Come on, Grand Vizier. There's the 220s, baby. I was looking for 220 Java gloves. Ah, it's got half of it. Got half of it. Oh, there's the Wisp projector, fellas. There's no chance it's anything but a Wisp. Boom. Oh. Oh, gotcha, Brian. Gotcha. One of these times, if I just keep saying it's a Wisp projector, one of these times it's going to be it. And then I can say how I'm a genius psychic. I'm like, here's the foolproof way to get a Wisp. See, I knew it was a Wisp because it had to be, because I'm so good, and I can just make some clickbait video about it, right? Just completely lying. Oh, another Wisp projector. Let's go. This one's got to be the Wisp. Gotta be. Gotta be. Oh, it's not, but it's a BK. 2 unique rings, like right in a row. Right in a row. Here's the other one chilling here. And then a BK. Still hunting that Wisp, fellas, but never mad about a BK. We'll hang on to that, even though I probably have like 8 of those now. Probably like 8 of them. Hell Rune. Don't really need them. Hold on to the rings and do them for a video. Meh. But then I might have the Wisp and not even know it. I'd rather have it than not, and then not have it. You know what I mean? I feel like that video's been done enough times. I mean, I don't know. I guess I doing drop highlight videos, but I just don't want to. I don't want to save them all up and wait like that. You have enough 35 FCR spirits? Yeah. Yeah. I've got so many 35 FCR spirits. It's crazy. At one point when I was making them, I got 3 out of 4 that I made. 3 out of 4 were 35 FCR. Oh, I didn't hit the macro. I got so used to not using the macro last time I was running. Now I keep not using it. Izerm B says never finds those BKs, so not too shabby. Yeah, they're not super common. I just have so many, basically because I've been playing single player for so long on here, hunting these other rare items. $35 faster castrate monarchs. Yeah, I got plenty of 35 faster, castrate. Right, Brian? Not FCR. I feel like that's too, you gotta use the word, the verbiage. Or it doesn't sound right. Am I right, fellas? Yeah, everyone's always got to make a comment when I say faster, castrate. Castrate. Oh no, unofficial Cody B said he didn't get a notification. Ah. Discord really letting us down here, huh, fellas? Jeez, like YouTube too. Another Dragoons teaching thing in the bobber. Brian said he's lucky to get 31. The caster amulets always roll highs with no skills. Nice. Oopsie. I'm not just shooting bone spears that just had nothing. Yeah, my spirit luck has been, it just always seems to be pretty good. I've had moments because I've made so many spirits in my lifetime that I've had bad luck, but I've had a lot of good luck with them. So. Yeah, as for caster amulets, not so much. I've only gotten one 20 FCR 2-skill caster amulet in my life out of like 10,000. So. Not great luck. Alright, we'll just give him a potion. I don't want to lose my Emilio. Sloth said I'm always on his homepage, so no need notifications. Yeah, that is what's kind of convenient about YouTube, how it streams, it always brings right to the top of the homepage or whatever. Especially if you ever go to your subscription page and you're subscribed to somebody who's streaming, it automatically pops them right to the top of your subscription thing. So, but a lot of time, even the regular homepage, it'll bring it right up. Thanks, algorithm, says Fluff. Right? YouTube finally helping me out a little bit. Finally. He's dead now. Everflames, yeah. Yep. What a weird thing to have in a game. To castrate faster. But you don't want to castrate slow, right? What would be worse? Fast castrate or a slow castrate? Which would be worse? Alright, fellas? You people. Brian got a 220 alley circlet. So close yet so far. Yeah, they gotta roll like literally perfect, right? Or like nobody wants any kind of circlet, really, it seems. Gotta be dead nuts on all the right stuff. So, yep, can be tough. Ever played WoW? Nope. I heard WoW had a monthly fee back in the day, and I was like, what? So the game is $60, the expansion's $20 or $30, and then you're telling me I have to pay $15 a month on top of it? Like, get the F out of here. Are you people kidding me? Who would play this game? I literally almost bought it too. I almost bought because I was like, I hear so much about this, I'll buy it. It's from Blizzard, like from the people that made Diablo 2. Like maybe I'll buy it and try it out. And luckily the guy at Best Buy was like, yeah, just so you know, yeah, you got the monthly fee there, and you know, if you want to, you know, there's expansion stuff. And I'm like, what? Monthly fee? $15 every month? Like, you buy the game and then you pay every month too? That was crazy. WoW's only good if there's someone that you can mess with. I'm not sure what like play with you mean. I'm not sure what you mean by mess with necessarily. Now it's just meh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really follow it or whatever. I mean, sometimes you see people talk about WoW still, but yeah. Azir over on Twitch says that's why he stopped playing WoW. The monthly fee. Couldn't do it anymore. Yeah, that's why I never started. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Why would I pay $15 a month when I can go play Diablo 2 again for free and it's awesome? Like, that makes no sense. No sense at all. Shout out to the Best Buy worker that saved my ass. Right. Right. Well, I would have tried to return it eventually. I don't know if they would have. But yeah, that Best Buy kid saved my life. Oh, guy. I was a kid at the time. 15 or not. Maybe I could drive at the time. I don't remember. But he was probably in his mid-20s or something. Saved me a ton of money, right? If I would have ever gotten into that. $15 a month, play that forever. Dude, I would have spent like... What does that come out to per year? Math skills, huh? 150 plus another 30, so $170 a year. Wait, 50, 60, 80, $180 a year? Oh my god. Who would ever play that game? I don't know how people play that game. It does the logicity doesn't add up in my brain. God. $180 a year on top of a game that, you know, is full price with multiple expansions. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Crazy. People who play WoW, it's their life. Boy, $180 a year for a game. Not counting the price to buy it. I don't know, like, I know you say people who WoW is their life, but how does it get that way? Like, how do you play a game that costs that much money to begin with? I don't know. Crazy. Pay to win game. Now when you say pay to win, are you talking like third party, like buying stuff from, you know, or are you talking like, didn't they add in some new WoW coin or something? Is that the thing you're speaking of? Good old WoW coin. I don't pick up the Monarchs anymore there, Mr. C. I got kind of like the Spirit Rune sets and stuff. I don't bother. Like, I have so many 35 FCR spirits on single player, it's crazy. Conta says that's why D2 rules. I have my D2 from 20 years ago. It's still best 20 bucks you ever spent. Nice. Yeah, I bought it. It was 40 or 50 when I bought it. I bought it for myself right after like the battle chest came out or whatever. So the D2, the expansion, and D1 all in the one little box. I played with the Assassin yesterday that had some crazy 100% charge refund. It was super OP. Yeah, you're speaking of the Mosaic Assassin. I'm surprised you're watching my stream today because usually people go blind when one of those come near them because all the stuff all the skills flying out everywhere. But yeah, Mosaic Assassin that was one of the changes. They added in that rune word for the new season, and it's super broken and it's super cheap, and everybody played it, and it's really quite a scourge on the game, to be honest. Really bad change they made, but all just my opinion, of course. And 30 people just left the stream. Not a big fan of Mosaic. Yeah, gotta go get your sunglasses real quick. Oh, I was like, did my game just crash? Like, what happened there? Just had a, I don't even know what that was. Things like seize up a little bit there. Archon plate. Let me double check something real quick. Yeah, I mean, okay, well. Fear damage. It was like, it was just under 5k at the moment. Why don't you like it or play it? I don't, even when I play online, I don't play in games with people who are playing Mosaic Assassin because it just, it looks stupid. And it's literally like too bright from all the skills everywhere. And it's too powerful for only a few mid runes. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And it's just all around bad, pretty much. It's all around bad. Bad for the game, I mean. It's too powerful for the price and stuff, for the price in runes. Conta says my wife and we still play lots of D&D. Nice, nice. That's one of them things I don't think I could ever get into D&D. Like, more power to everybody it does, but I don't think the whole like make believe thing. Make believe. I don't know if I can do that. G-Stack said, arrived at the right time, apparently. Coming to defend his one true love, Mosaic Assassin. What's going on, G-Stack? G-Stacks. I'm afraid to venture? No, I just have a different opinion. That's all it is. I'm not afraid of... I don't want to not play WoW because I don't want to venture. It's because if I had been playing WoW as long as I've been playing D2, I would have several $1,000s less than I have right now. And I'm not paying... I am not paying $4,000 to play a video game. 0% chance. I just made a video not that long ago about how Fists of the Heavens, which got changed, is just as powerful as Hammerden, and I like it more than Hammerden. So it's not like, it's not even an anti-change stance or anything. It's just, it's objection, or it's like just completely factually true that it's too powerful for the couple of runes it is. Tyson says, much love, Phil. May your loot be blessed. Appreciate you. Hopefully. Nothing crazy yet, but hey, we'll get lucky one of these times, right? Oh, and we get an Ogre Axe. Let's do it. Come on. Cruel, do it. Oh, 151. Not enough. Just joking with you. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Anthony says, WoW is just the same loop like most games after you pass the initial quest. Yeah, I don't... I'll take your word on that one. I just couldn't get past the price. Couldn't get past the price. Ever since I was little, Phil, I was frugal. We'll call it frugal. That's one thing that's never going to change. Never. Unless I'm like super rich. Which I'm not. And that's another thing that's probably never going to change. So, how's the runs going? Ah, they're going. They're going. I'm not, I don't play this character very often, so I feel like there was a little bit of, I don't want to say learning curve, but you just got to get used to the skills, right? Pretty much. So, feeling a little better. Got to line up and start blasting. Did I suffer through the Goo Goo Dolls, or was it okay? I mean, it's a little bit of both. I mean, I don't mind, like, the radio songs, I guess. Like, is that the concert I would prefer to go to? No. But like, I'm gonna much more enjoy I Prevail in a few weeks here than I did the Goo Goo Dolls, but oh my gosh, by the way, freaking beer at concerts is out of control. Like, it was expensive before. It's literally like $15 for a beer now. Like, before it was like a joke, like, yeah, it's like 15. Whoa. But it was really like $11.50, and then it was like $12.50. No, legitimately now it's like $15 for a beer. Legitimate. Never played a Necro before. Any tips? Well, you have to use Corpse Explosion as soon as you can. Tip 1. I mean, the only tip I can really give, I guess, is make sure you get your 1-point wonders, you know. Bone Armor, Corpse Explosion. Have a curse that'll help you out. That's like the best universal tips. Beyond that, it's going to depend on what type of necromancer you're doing. One in 1,000, you say, is the chances for a 220? Boy, if that's the real odds, I've never really looked up what the odds was. I'm gonna be honest. I see. If that's the odds, then I was the most unlucky person in the history of man. Because I got the first one I ever have in my entire life, and I've probably done like definitely 5,000, maybe more. It was probably somewhere. If I had to put an honest number on it, it'd probably be somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 cast streamlets before I got a 220. So 20 to life with one huge defense. We'll save it. I don't think I'm gonna note it really, but. Why does my... Oh, that's why. Blade dies in one hit on this build. I mean, a couple of hits. It depends on the monster, I guess, but it slows down Diablo a whole bunch is kind of the biggest thing. Quarterstaff. Ethereal? Ribcracker. I think I find Ribcracker off of Diablo a lot, huh? A lot. Got a bunch of rib crackers, so we'll just... But yeah, Travis, the clay golem does die quite a bit, like Sloth said, but I use it here and there, but it just dies and dies and dies, and I kind of just only have it up. I only put it up ever because it can take some... kind of distracts the monsters from attacking the mercenary once in a while. So Ed says you feel like the distributors charge concert venues more. I don't know. You think so? I think it's just the concert venue gouging, to be honest. What you gonna do? Not drink beer at a concert? Like, get out of here. Not possible. I don't even think that's legal, to be honest, to not drink beer at a concert. Why can't you see your game chat? Not sure. Not sure, Brandon. Oh, unique. Oh, Greenmall. Wasn't someone talking about Windhammer a second ago? A minute ago. Good old Windhammer. Yeah, another one of the ones not quite there. 60% increased attack speed, though. Let's go. Phil would be drinking at Disney on Ice? I mean, of course. Why wouldn't I? Of course. Huh. Yeah, Sanctuary is pretty packed. I love it. Love it. Zero points into summon. Yeah, I just got one in the clay golem, just to have that whenever I want it. But it, it dies so fast. I don't really worry about it too much. Could have put a couple points down to revives, but it crossed my mind. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. But then there's another spell I've got to cast, and this and that, Ragmad says happy Sunday. Yep, happy Sunday to y'all as well. Hope y'all having a great day. Uh-oh. Ithrune. Poison length reduced. Never tried to zero summons on a bone necro before. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I honestly haven't played bone necro in like years. I just was like, I'll wing it. It wouldn't really be too much to even get down to 1, 2, 3, get down to the revives or whatever. In most circumstances, I would kind of recommend that to people, I guess, but we decided to go with the no revives this time. When the season starts, I'll play online when the season starts for a little while. Kind of the same as I always do. I'll play like a week or something. And then probably come back to single player again, just the same way I kind of always do. Pretty common question there, Rick, over on Twitch. Not 100% sure. You should be hearing something about it soon. So he asked when the ladder is gonna reset or whatever. I haven't heard nothing, but I'll make a video as soon as I hear something. I promise. Man, forget it. Rainbow says he's hoping for a loot filter. Yeah, I mean, that would be sick. If they put a loot filter in, this is what the I'll show you exactly what the thumbnail would be for that video. That's the thumbnail video for they're adding a loot filter into D2I. I would not put money on that though. I don't believe they're going to put in a loot filter. I don't think they're ever going to put in a loot filter. I don't know why, but on all Diablo games for some reason they're like wholeheartedly against loot filters for some reason. I don't know why. They're like, you know what would make this game a lot more fun? Let's not do that thing. You know what would make people happy and more likely to play the game? Let's not do that. We'd rather them get a little bit more play, technically get a little bit more on-screen time by having to sort through all of these items all the time. That'll take them longer, so that'll be more time on game. That's a good analytic. Another phase blade. We gonna get another? Is this gonna be the Azarath, or is this gonna be another lightsaber, fellas? Boom! Another lightsaber. 160. Even lower than before. Even lower than before. Travis said even Golem mastery. Even Golem mastery. I think I missed the context for that. Are you saying I should have at least put 1 point into the Golem mastery over to here? Get a little extra life. Get a bunch more life. Boom. I'll tell you what. When I get to the next level, points going in the Golem mastery. I probably should have put that 1 point in there, but and there probably just the Golem probably would have stayed alive a little bit, but oh well. I don't really care much. It doesn't do anything. It's just a kind of distraction, right? A temporary distraction once in a while. But the mercenary pretty much holds his own anyways without him. Oops, that was not the right button. Doom Vex. Tyson says he wants the gem tab, or the currency tab, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that'd be pretty nasty too. I love changing D2R. Love it. I want a loot filter. I want more stash tabs. I want currency page, or whatever you call it. Whatever situation they decide is the way to properly handle it. Currency page, or stacking stuff, or whatever. Yeah, I love change. Yeah, Icy, yeah. Icy came in with the emote for my thumbnail, for sure. For sure. Flail. Sloth says stacking gems and runes would be insane. How many MF I gotten? Rocking just under 300. Oh, 299. Very much just under 300. Weekend chat. Yo, what's going on, Cody B? Cody. Welcome in, my good man. Oh, they're not close enough. Boy, those guys got some freaking life on them. I gotta shoot a text real quick, I know. Real professional feel, all right? help my friend Carl edit a video. He's gonna come over. We're gonna finish it up. Okay. Shoot him a text real quick. Carl with a K. They have stacking in D4, so it's not a crazy ask. Right. Yeah, right. I mean, there's probably some wacky reason. Well, actually, there probably wouldn't be because it's Diablo 2, but yeah, I don't. That is true. I'm sure they're not going to want to do it though, because then they said, you know, it'd make it easier to dupe, because then you could just dupe an entire pile of runes. You dupe a stack of 50 burr runes at once. I feel like that's not a great reason, though. Just making it slightly slower to dupe. Not a great reason to have a worse game overall. In my opinion. No good. Oop, wrong button again. What a dummy. I mean, I've had teleport on F2 for like 30 years. Since the beginning of time. I still keep hitting the wrong button for some reason. Yeah, we'll see what that comes with the next season for D2R, though. I'm pretty sure if I had to put my money somewhere, and I mean, I'm not always right, but this is just my opinion, I don't think they're gonna really do a whole lot with D2R. Like, I think it's gonna be like, I mean, the thing is that they did the last season early, so they really had like extra time on this season, right? So really it should be something sick. But I just have a feeling that they're not gonna want to make a game that they don't really make any more money on way better, like even better, when they want people to go play Diablo 4, right? So I just feel like, you know, it's not gonna happen. That's my view on it, though. Ziri, it's just players 3. 3 player difficulty. What am I doing? There we go. Why do I have bone armor out here? We can hope, says Tyson. Yeah, that's one thing you can do. Don't get him up. Make sure your hopes are even. Don't want him to come crashing down. Rambo says D4 needs 2 years of work. Maybe. I guess the game should have came out in 2 years then, huh? Pretty much the way I look at it. But I guess that's not how corporations work, huh? They want their money and they want it now. Alright, let's get something going on this run. We can do it. We can do it. Let's go. This guy. Chaos Spell the Flayer. Do it. Every single monster I kill, I'm just going to call that they're going to drop something sick. And that leads for that super cool clip where you call it. Mesh armor, there we go. Ethereal shaft stop. Let's go. Non-ethereal. 220 at least? 185. A low roll. Absolute classic though, right fellas? Absolute classic. Alrighty, it looks like based on what I got going on today, this is gonna have to be the final run for me. So hopefully we get lucky here, pull something nice on the last run. Hopefully something real nice. What was that? Grinding max damage based upon character level. Couple rails. That's like the best so far. Let's go. 2 rails right next to each other. Knew I was getting something legendary. I told you. Boy. If only it was something like insane. Couple of fur rooms right next to each other, huh? Free up your bow. I don't need none of that stuff. Let's go. I don't even need it. I usually do right there, but I thought I could see if I had enough time to get through the whole thing, but I would have totally done it before Diablo for sure. Thanks for the morning runs. Have a great time. Appreciate it, Tyson. So hopefully our last chance is Big D here. Come on. Come on. Come on. No good. No good. But that, my friends, is gonna have to be the end of the stream today. So I appreciate y'all. Gonna look for somebody to raid over on Twitch real quick. But thank y'all for joining me. Wicked Plumber, Kermit, who else gifted memberships today? Where's my thing at? So there was one other person. Where'd you go? Oh, it doesn't show gifted memberships over here. Oh, it just switched to the Chaos Sanctuary like somebody said. But this is when I gotta get off, unfortunately. Chaos Sanctuary just got terrorized. And now I gotta get off. So, is what it is, but what you gonna do, huh? So, yeah, I don't really see what I wanted to over on Twitch, so I guess we're no raid for the time being. But thank you guys for joining me. It means a lot. Enjoy your Sunday, everybody, and peace out. And keep slaying.